Okay, welcome everybody. This is After Midnight Noodles, KO Slime. Today we're playing Vintage Story. Okay, so in our last episode, we were just like focusing on homesteading and working on our tavern here. We're just kind of piecing it together bit by bit, one day at a time. We also did a little bit of exploration last day, and we were able to track down some sap. We've got a walnut tree over there that we should go get, and we saw the first little bit of the lost village finally. So I think we're going to continue on with that same kind of relaxed process. So what time is it? It's 1837. So I think what I want to do is I really want to focus on just kind of picking away at this here. So I will catch you up with what I've added since our last episode, the things I've done off camera. So on camera, we were able to add in a little bit more of this white bald cypress plank on top of the bar here, and I'm really digging the look of this, honestly. I think the bottom here needs a little bit more depth to it, and just fancied up a bit. This log, I don't know if I'm happy with it or if this part here needs to be the same as this part. Um, I'm really trying to decide what we should do with that. I mean, I do like the look of it. It's definitely different from my last bar. The last bar I made, it was definitely more streamlined, and this log was cut down to size, and it also looked very good. The last bar I did also was was 5 blocks long, so we had a center point. So for this, we don't have a center block, so it's going to be, we're not going to be able to hang like an emblem or like what do you call it, like antlers, or we really just don't have a central point. So the only thing that we really can do is maybe design something ourselves using the chiseling mechanic. Anyway, we'll have to think about that in time. So I also added this here, like stove looking thing. I think I'm kind of happy with it. I think we've gotten the point across here. Basically, the idea is we have this is where we can cook our cooking pot meals. It's a really nice, cozy spot, an interesting spot to cook. We have like this is it kind of resembles like a stove or something, right? And we've got you know the idea of some sort of ventilation. Now we should definitely respond on the outside of the house with some kind of a smokestack or a chimney or something. But we'll think about that. I don't really want to do like a normal chimney. I would rather how those medieval houses sometimes had those like really janky, like bent looking pipes coming out. That's kind of what I would like to go for. But we'll think about that as we go. So it's 20:04. We should probably get some supper. Now let's see what we've got going on down here. Okay, so down here we've got our pub. Keep the basement door closed in case we have any baddies. Anybody in the trap? No. Okay. All right, so we got some food on the stove here. What do we got? We got 5 servings of amaranth porridge. Okay, let's take a bite of that. Yeah, one, and we'll take another one, and we'll have some residual left for the morning. Now let's get some sleep and maybe work on the exterior. I really wanted to get the like, what you call it? Oh no, are you kidding me? Temple Storm. Ugh. Just when I start the movie, can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh well, we'll have some time. Oh, it's imminent. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to sit through this storm, and we're gonna have to come back to it. So I'm really not prepared for this. Oh dear. We should definitely go to the basement. Nobody in here. Anybody in here yet? No. Okay. Let's just we'll spend that. We'll have to spend the storm in here because this is a smaller area. Yep. I really hate these storms. I should honestly just turn them off. I mean, a large part of me wants to turn them off, but it's a part of the game, and I have a hard time. I have a hard time playing without it because it would just feel not real. I mean, it's a part of the game, something you just have to deal with in normal mode. Um, but geez, they're annoying. Why they slow your progress right down? I don't know how it could be approaching an imminent within like 3 seconds. It's fucking ridiculous. But okay. Anyway, I won't make it sit through the storm. I'm basically just going to sit here for like 10 or 20 minutes, however long the fucking storm lasts. It's a heavy one, too, so it's going to be a while. So I will flash forward to when the storm is finished, and we will... All right, we're back. That storm didn't last as long as I thought it would, thank goodness. I'm just not a fan of those storms. They're so annoying. Okay. And that one gave me like absolutely no warning whatsoever. It was like storm is approaching and then imminent. Was it because I was sleeping? Jeez, I don't know, but that's nuts. Okay, it's yeah, wasted like the entire morning. That's just great. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we wanted to work on the timber like oh, bad guy. Yeah, you got to be careful. After the storm, there could be some residual dudes, and they can kind of like surprise you sometimes. They spawn everywhere. So, and I need to get some lights at the top of this stair. These stairs. We really do need to do some hunting. But I just once I get into these like building projects, I have a hard time doing anything else. That's why. Oh, see like this? Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. Oh my Jesus, he's too powerful. Oh no, these fucking jerks. Oh my God, he almost destroyed me. Like all my armor is broken. Ah, how rough is that? God, I didn't bring anything to like repair this armor either. That's terrible. You better give me a gear. Nothing. All right, bandages. Yeah, I really hate those storms. God, it sucks. That guy almost destroyed me. Was not ready for that at all. Just after I said you got to be careful because they can spawn and they're like powerful dudes. He almost killed me. I'm gonna have to go all the way home and get more dye, more dyed cloth. I didn't bring any extra with us. I don't think. Dear, I don't like it being that low. At least it's black. You can't see the damage as much. But oh, okay. Okay, can we please just work on this timber frame? Like, that's all I wanted to do. Okay, so we're out here. See, now I started with this. So this is, oh look, this guy here, that's where he floated to. Okay. So yeah, I started with this here timber frame. Now this is supposed to be like a medieval house. And the problem with these beams is once you place them, they're really hard to remove. The hitboxes, like there's the hitbox for that. And the hitbox for this one, I think, oh, is, yes, there. So, and that's for the diagonal one. In terms of the top one, I think we started from the top and I don't know, it's, anyway, my role with these is like you need to know your placement and be very cautious of how you're placing them because it's a challenge to remove them. I've heard in the next update they fix that with some kind of crowbar tool or something, but for now it's really a challenge. So for this, I definitely wanted to obviously add more. I basically just did the outline of in these ebony beams, and so we're just going to continue with this. So in order to get these beams, we have a wood stash in the basement. Let's be careful. There's no dudes down here. Okay. So wood stash. Let's take out. We're probably going to need to find more ebony. There's definitely not enough here, I don't think, to finish the house. But you know, sometimes less is more. We just want to be able to get the point across. So yeah. So we take these here logs and you do your axe in the middle like that. And oh, we need a hammer. So the hammer's here. So we do log, hammer, and axe, and that debarks it. So I'll do that again. And then we can put the hammer away and we pick out the saw and you put the saw in there and then the log. I don't think it matters where you put it, but that'll get you your support beams like that. Okay, put that away. Now, how do we want to do this? Just one by one. Yeah, I think that might be the best option. And for this window too. See, I'm thinking about putting one here, but I feel like that's just like, I mean, maybe. Let's just do the outside of this one and see what it looks like. And then maybe in the middle like that. I don't know. I don't want them to be too symmetrical. So yeah, actually now that I look at it, we'll try it this way. So I think what they need to come up with in this game is some actual legit scaffolding, just like they've got in the Minecraft, like the bamboo scaffolding. That would be ideal. But these ladders work, I guess. So we just have to be very careful with the. Is that what I want to do? I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. Okay. I don't want it to be too symmetrical, but I also want it to be symmetrical. So once you get it lined up to where you want it, make sure it's like straight. Then you right click again and it will place for you like that. Okay. So let's put one here and we'll drag it down. Make sure it's straight and right click. And we'll have to move our axe over or our ladder over. We'll come here, build ourselves up, and then we'll attach it here. And we'll bring it down. I usually jump off the ladder just to make sure that it's straight. And then we right click. Now, I don't know how we want to do the diagonal. Okay, I think I see it. So we're going to go from this corner up to the corner of the window. Should we go in like that, or should we be up? No, see, that's not straight. It needs to be... Or should we go further? Yeah, I almost feel like we should go further up. Let's climb up the ladder. It should be more like... I have to move the ladder over. Now, the one thing you can do with these in your hand is once you have it clicked, it will just kind of save, so you can actually move your scaffolding around. And as long as you have your icon highlighting your ladders and not the beams, you can still like right click. So then you switch back to your beam and you move it into position, and this way you can kind of like ensure that. I don't really know where I want this though. Do we want it here and then come diagonal again across? Or will that just look kind of weird? Or maybe we should go like halfway. I really am not sure about this. There. Okay. I think I can dig that. Yeah. So that's like asymmetrical, but it also it still runs the same line ish. So like this one starts here, goes up, it meets at the peak there, like some kind of like a triangle, and then it follows back down. And then for this one, I don't know how to do this. Okay, I think I see it. So we have to outline the door, and then like maybe run one diagonally up, and then diagonally down on the other side. And I think that will be good for this side of the house. So let's build ourselves up a ladder. Man, days go by quick, especially when you have a temporal storm take up half your day. Man, I'm really upset about that dude hurting me like that. He took off like half of my health there, more than half of my health, and destroyed half of my Now this, like, I don't know if we're lined up properly. I'm gonna have to get rid of this fence just for a minute. But yeah, that dude took off half of my armor. Like, my armor is almost dead. I really hate that. I'm too much of a perfectionist. I can't be walking around with half armor. So is this that looks straight? Kind of has an awkward line there. Okay, and then can we get that up at the top? I think so. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, then we come all the way down to the bottom and click. There. Now that outlines the door. Now I don't know if I would do one at the top here. That looks kind of weird. I would just leave it. And then what we want to do is follow the diagonal. So come down to the corner there, and then we can also click it there and follow it down to the bottom of this here window. So it should be there. I think so. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. That's pretty good. I don't know if I would do more than that. I mean, somebody once told me that less is more, and I think what we've done here has gotten the point across for the most part. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? I think we're gonna move on to a different side of the house, and we'll come back to it because you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overdo it. Now I don't know. What about this side? This side kind of looks a little bit bare. And following it down, kind of. I don't know what to do here. Honestly, it looks kind of odd to me. Something is off about this. I'm not sure. I don't want to just continue it down. I think that would look kind of weird. Maybe this isn't the way you want it. Jeez, I don't know. I don't know. I think yeah, it looks kind of odd, doesn't it? Let's just take a step back. Eh. I mean, I can dig it. I can kind of dig it. Hmm. This house almost needs another window. I don't know. It needs like a window on this side. I don't know if I'm a fan of these doors, to be honest. I mean, I almost feel like we should have a poppy outy like room, like a raised, how those medieval houses have those secondary raised like rooms. I feel like the house is almost calling for that. Anyway, let's just move on. Let's think about it. Let's not do anything drastic right now. Okay, let's move on to this window. This looks kind of simple, I think. Yeah, we just have to outline that window and then come up with some kind of diagonal crossbeam. So we'll go all the way to the top here. We'll drag it right down to the bottom of this window here. Click it. Make sure we have enough in our inventory. Go up to the top. Should we go from here or here? Here. Okay. And then we drag it all the way down. Oops. And click it. And how do we want to do this? So, I don't know. If we continued that down, would that look odd? Or is that what it's calling for? So, yeah, I'm so afraid of placing these things and then not being able to remove them after, and it just causes so much frustration. I think what's missing is this needs to go like this, possibly. Does that look? Yeah, that looks a little bit more streamlined, I guess. I think that's possibly what it was missing. And then there seems to be, like, let's just, I don't want to overdo it. See, that's the problem. If you overdo it, then it will look really weird. No, I don't know. That looks fucking stupid. Okay, let's move on. You know what? Fuck with it. Okay, let's do a diagonal up. See if we can get up the ladder here. I might have to chop this part down. Okay, and think like that. Yeah, okay. Top. That. No, see, we messed that up for sure. I should have been taking more time. Let's see if we can get this hitbox. Yeah, okay. So there. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, but sometimes it can really be a challenge. You got to go where you first placed the block down. And how did this guy get off of his lead? Is this the second or third time this has happened? Whatever. You can just wander around. He won't go far, and if he does, we can call him with the what's the thing? What to do here? I think that's okay. Seems a little bare, but again, less is more. I feel like this is calling for a diagonal. We got to move away from it. That's really hard to sometimes, though. Okay, I think this is probably good for this window, possibly. Jeez, this is hard. It's not easy to do this. Like, you want to make it look believable, and I'm not sure if I know how to do that. I'm just kind of winging it. Well, there's a professor, an art professor, once told me it's the difference between the mark and the line, and you really have to, like, if you want to fill in your painting, you just have to. You can't focus on one area. You've got to kind of like, you know, do some up in the corner, do some in the bottom, do some over to the over to one side, the other side. You kind of work your way like around, and then just keep doing that cycle, and eventually you get the whole thing finished. If that makes any sense. So we just have to keep moving around the house and just keep placing them in. We're gonna need to get more ebony. We have another couple stacks of logs down there, so, but it's one beam per block, so it can add up pretty quick. So this has to follow down. Boom. So that looks okay. Yeah, see, but the only problem is the top. I don't like that. I don't like how it ends just like that. That's a problem for me. It's got to be more flush with the ceiling. So like, you got to click that down. What the hell? Why did it do that? That was really weird. Start at the bottom. And the hitbox is like still there. Okay. Okay. Oops. I ran out of ladders. There. Okay. That's slightly better. Slightly better. Okay. All right. So let's get down. Wait. There we go. Okay. Let's get the diagonal in, and then we'll sleep. So should definitely be opposite, I think. So up to the window. Can we keep going? I wonder. I don't know. Let's just go here. Okay. I mean, I think that's all right. I think that's all right. It definitely gets the point across. That's for sure. Like it's definitely. I think it's speaking. It's sort of. Eh, I don't know. I'm always up for critique and all that. So if you got any tips and tricks on how to do this, please share your wisdom with us. Okay. Yeah. Let's have some pie. I love pie. It's one of my favorite things to do in this game is bake pie. That's why I go with the triple oven. It's the way to go. And you're proud to like cook because it looks so dope. All right, that's all the pie. Let's put our money away. We did get 2 rusty gears. I really wish I'd gotten a temporal gear for that armor damage, but we did not. I'm gonna have to sail all the way home, which we're gonna do anyway because I'm really thinking we're gonna move here. This is a really fun area to be in, I think. So I think we're probably just in time. We're just gonna move everything here. Like I do love our other spot, but this I want to live down here. I really like it down here. It's close to the village. I mean, that's super cool, right? And we've got high cassiterite, ultra high cassiterite, and high hematite right here. Ooh, that's awesome. And I'm really interested to like explore all these other islands and stuff that are around here. Who knows? Maybe we'll find some dope stuff. You know, like some limestone or something. That would be sick. Uh, looks like a desert down here of some kind. Maybe we can find like halite or something. Like this could be like a halite spot. Yeah, really interested to see what happens. But yeah, like we're gonna have to go home because I can't walk around with that armor damage. It's really awful. I should have brought some of that cloth to fix it. All right, let's sleep and continue on with those beams. Timber framed houses. Another thing I like to do is look up on Google Images and just like type in what I'm trying to do and get some inspiration. I don't necessarily copy things, but I just get the feel of how these timber frame houses would be made. It's like there was definitely a reason for why you have these cross beams and things. It wasn't just for decoration. Timber framed medieval house. I'm just typing that in. Yeah. So there was like cross section ones too. And maybe that's what it's missing on the outside. Let's check that out. So like yeah. That could be what it's missing, guys. Yeah. I mean, let's try it. I think I've gotten the hang of removing these beams, but when I say that and then I try to remove it, I get really frustrated. But anyway, let's so this is 20, so this is gonna use up all of our friggin' beams. But let's go here. Wait, can I? Yeah. Okay, go here and just that. Okay, I don't think we need to even need the ladder. That and across. Is that okay, or should we continue it right under the window? I think right under the window. Oh, see now that's where it becomes frustrating. I don't know why it did that, but And now it's going to be like a jerk to remove it. I shouldn't have spoken. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. You gotta be really careful when you place these things. Okay, that's not too bad. Cannot place blocks in the way. Why? Okay, that's fine. Is that okay? Yeah, I like it. I think it works for sure. I think that's what it was missing. It's possible. Just drag it all the way across. We're gonna need a ladder for this. I don't really know how I feel about this balcony. I think that's subject to change, honestly. Oh my god! No! No! Oh yeah, you have to go back to this. Click it. Like, where did you come from? It's broad daylight. God. Why can't they make this more like Minecraft? Have these guys come out depending on light level? Like, where does he spawn? In the woods? A portal? Jeez. This armor is taking a beating. Okay. Better give me a gear. Nope, nothing. Alright, let's put our money away. Tried to do that and I got distracted. So I'm keeping my money in this little behind the bar. Saving up for wallpaper. That's what we really want. See? I want to dress this upper spot up here with some nice cozy warm wallpaper. That would be sweet. Because it's definitely a little bit too like milky. But we'll think about that later. Let's just get back to this timber frame. Yeah, the enemies can be kind of annoying sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I think their spawn rate is a little bit too high sometimes on normal mode. So let's go to here, and then we'll go from here across to the end. Best to just jump down, I think. There. Okay. Now, is it missing a diagonal one here? I think it is. I think it is. It's very possible. Or take the diagonal one away from this door and put it here. That's a possibility. I think I might try that. So, hitbox. Oopsie. Look, wrong hitbox. So where's this hitbox down below? No. Okay, it's behind. So, I think you can only take away one hitbox at a time. So, if you have one plank that you placed after you placed... there. Is that right, or is that freaking crooked? It looks crooked. It's crooked. Okay, see, now this is where it gets frustrating. Okay. Yeah, they need to get some scaffolding. These ladders are jerk. I don't know. Is there scaffolding? I don't think there is. Scaffold. No. Scaff. No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, see, now we messed that all up. Should have just left it. Yep, should have just left it. Okay. So, here. Go. Here. And then... I wonder if it's actually up here that we need to do it. Let's try. Right down to the corner. Right down to the corner. Yeah, that's much better. Much, much better. Actually, I think that is what we want. Okay. Let's see. Let's put this fence back. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, I wish they had scaffolding. That would be awesome. Some proper scaffolding that you could make maybe out of bamboo. I mean, bamboo is not easy to get in a normal playthrough. You got to go all the way south to get it, so... Okay, so yeah, that definitely has the flow I think that we're looking for. That's what was missing, that cross beam. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it, folks. I mean, that is the way to do that. That's for sure. Now, I don't think I'm going to make you sit through the rest of this process. I think what we're going to do is move on, possibly, and do something else for the sake of this episode. But I'm going to come in off camera and finish this. We're going to need more beams and whatnot, too. So I think we have enough to finish this corner, maybe. So we can go click. Oh, I need to get up right there. And drag that all the way across the chimney. Nice. That's every last one of those beams. And that's the way to do that. Yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot. Yep, that's exactly what we were going for. I'm really glad I looked up the timber frame houses, because like they definitely have those cross beams. They have these like horizontal ones here, then they got the vertical ones that like outline the frames of things. And then I don't know why this was here, but maybe it was like a support to support the DA or something, but anyway, that's exactly what we were going for. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah. Yep. Kind of want to keep going. Kind of want to keep going with it now that we're on a roll. We may as well, I think. Yeah, why not? I mean, yep. Ooh, let's go. This. Oh, there's a baddie. He's in the basement. Baddie in the basement. Oh, no, come on. Good target practice, though. These guys. These guys. And free arrows, you know. Okay, let's debark some more of these logs. Shift, and we want the hammer. I might as well just pick up this here right now. Go like this. Hammer, then the axe, then the log. Shift click, hammer, axe, log, shift click. And then I just hit E and go beam, beam. May as well do it all. We're going to need it. And we'll have to get more because we're going to continue to dress the bar and stuff, and we're going to probably need more ebony for that. You know what I mean? But we'll just do one thing at a time. But if you see what I mean by like painting the picture, so it's like you don't focus on like, try not to focus on like one specific area for too long. Like, you know, come in here, sketch a couple things, like, you know, do a bit of the bar, something here, something there, and then move on to a different area of your base. You know, like, you know, work on the bakery down here, and then like, you know, once you get a couple things down in here, move on, go to the exterior, you know, and then fill in something here, and then, you know, don't spend too much time on this. Maybe do like two of the four sides, and then move on to something else for a minute. And that's how you kind of like, that's how I like to do it, because it gives me time to like think and process the design strategy, you know. So I'm gonna come in here and, oh god, go away. I'm busy, dude. Jesus, these guys, man, I'm telling you, they're worse than the friggin' plague. God, get out of here. Jeez. Wish we could get some like guard dogs or something, you know what I mean? Where'd our elk go? Is he running away? Let's call him over here. Way off in the woods. Gee whiz. I'm gonna lock him in the garden. Why I wanted a double fence. Where is he? He's like on the roof. Oh, there he is. Oh look, he's got antlers. Nice. Can't you just lie down? Like, just sit. Sit. I had him tied up to the fence, and now I'm gonna tie him up to the fence again. He keeps getting free of his harness. No, not in here. Come here. Chill here for now. Yeah, cry me a river. Okay, let's have some porridge. We are starving. Need this. Oh. Food. Hammer. Away. Axe. Back down where we need it. Okay, let's try this again. Time check. 13:57. What are you... Oh, for the love of Jesus. What is he doing? Is it because he's still, like, following me? It's, like, stuck in the wall now. And I'm gonna have to ride you over. I need to build a house for this guy. That's what we need to do. Can I just jump this fence? No, I can't. Why can't he jump that fence? That doesn't make any sense to me. You think the elk would be able to jump a fence? Come on. That's silly. That is silly. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this guy in the garden. So that way, he has a little bit of a perimeter to walk around for now, and I can get on with the building. So let's just take this down for a minute. And then let's get on this guy. And get off of him. And then put the fence back. Where'd the other piece of fence go? Oh, we got a gate. Okay. You can just chill in there, Pepper, alright? God, it took like an hour out of my time just to wrangle that guy. Let's get back to this. Let's go. Boom. Boom. I can dig it. Let's move on. Okay, let's ladder up. 2, 3, and then all the way down. There we go. And then we come to the top again, all the way down. Once you get the hang of the ladders, it's okay, I guess. But I think proper scaffolding is what's missing from the building in this game. So yeah, I think if we do let's do all the vertical ones first, and then we'll come in with the horizontal, and then we'll do the diagonal. I think that's probably the way to do it. Definitely need more ladders. But let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way to the top. Do all the vertical ones first. Then we'll come in with the horizontal, and then we'll do the diagonal. I think that's the play. And like once you get into the groove of things, it's pretty good. So come up here. There. To move the ladder over. That's what I mean with the scaffolding. With the scaffolding, you'd be able to build like vertical and horizontal pieces, and you wouldn't have to move it. You could just like put it up on the side of your house and get her done, and then take it down after. Okay, to the bottom. There it is. Outline the frames of things, basically. Oh, see, we need more beams. I don't know why these stack 32. They should be 64, but that's fine, I guess. I find the stack sizes in this game a little weird. I know it's all math, but it's an odd number. Okay. Well, it's an even number, but you know. All right, let's get rid of this fence for a minute so we can do this proper. So we come down here, click it. Is that straight? Looks like it. Oh, I need to put plaster here. That was just a placeholder block. There we go. Nice. Let's take a step back. Let's get this ladder out of the way. And yeah, that looks nice. I can dig that. Now we'll come in with the horizontal beam. I think what we'll do, we'll just run it from right here all the way across to the other side. And just have to make sure you have enough. Oh, no. No. That's not what we wanted. It goes across the door. Shit. Okay. Yep. Bad move. Okay, we got it. Let's try it again. This time we'll go all the way to this side of the door frame. We have to build a ladder to get that. Back to the beam, click it, and then we'll just have to finish this one from here. There, too far. Not far enough. Oh, it's good. Okay, good. Now we come in with the diagonal one. Now, I don't know what's the best way to do this, but is that crooked? Looks like it was crooked. All right. Where's the sun at? Man, how is it going down again? I feel like we just had nighttime. Okay, so this ends here. Does it need... I wonder if it needs to go here and follow up to the top of the window. I think that's what it wants. Where'd the rest of our ladders go? Oh, here we go. Take our ladders back. Oh, I hear a wolf. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I click it from down there? No, I cannot. So, bottom corner, and then we'll climb all the way up, and we'll go to the top of the window. Oh, no. Whoa, no. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Oh, no. Why can't I hit this one? There we go. Alright, now I gotta put this one back. Well, that's annoying. I think they fixed that in the next update, so that's good news. Because that is definitely something that is a nuisance. Is that off? It is off. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Why? Why? See, that's so fucking stupid, dude. Okay. There. And then here. Okay. That looks better, I think. Jesus. Alright, let's put this here. Drag it to the top of the window. Click. No, it's off again. Why? Oh, that is so frustrating. And then it clicks that one off, and then, oh, it's like a... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do the diagonal one first, I guess. Jesus. Alright, click. It was getting a little bit frustrating. Again, they fixed that in the next update. I'm really looking forward to that. But for now, again, you have to be really careful when you're placing these timber frames. So yeah, I think I was able to capture what we were going for here. I was able to finish this backside, as well as this side over here. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this. This beam here. Can I get this out of here? Because that would be great. I don't like it. Oh, I got it. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. So what are we gonna do with that? I mean, I don't know. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I think I got the point across. I'm not gonna spend too much more time on it. Again, there was a wise person once said, "Less is more," and to stick with my regular routine, it's best to just kind of like move on, and maybe we'll come back to it later and add a little bit more detail to it. But I think for now, we've got the point across, and we have a nice timber framed plaster house. So the next thing on my list was I wanted to make a windmill. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but oh look, there's a panda. Ooh, cool. We got a panda in the neighborhood. Well, we'll do something with him later. I might actually take his skin and put it down next to the fireplace. Anyway, so I don't know if you noticed, but there used to be a big hill here, and originally I thought that maybe we could put the windmill on top of the hill, but upon closer inspection, I thought it would actually be better if we just kind of erased that hill. So that's what I've gone and done here off camera, just because it's it's not really all that entertaining. I just kind of started from the top and mined it all the way down to the ground, and then flattened it out, and then reserved some space over on this side, and I put down this circle foundation here, and I did this by following a pixel circle generator I find on the internet. And this one here is 15 by 15, which gives us a nice space for a door here. And I filled the inside with some rammed earth for for now. And this centerpiece here, this is where the windmill is going to sit. And the reason I want to do a windmill is because the bigger we make this base, the more we're going to have to light it up. And the best way to do that is with lanterns. And the best way to make lanterns is by making metal plates. And it is so much easier to make metal plates with a helve hammer than it is, um, to have to hammer them out by yourself. So I think what we're going to do is build up this circular foundation here, and we have a number of materials that we can use. I was thinking that we could probably take some redwood, since we have tons of it down here at the beach house, and there's tons around. So let's just go see what we've got left in this chest here. We're trying to use up all these resources. So we'll take some of this darker redwood. We might be able to use some of this for the floor, but we'll just start with this for now, and we'll just see what we can do with it. So I apologize if there's kind of a lack of commentary during this time, but usually when I get building, I kind of get in the zone and I forget to talk. So that's okay. We don't need to talk all the time. All right. So for this, I don't know. Let's just start with this. I'm gonna have to get another pickaxe here in a second, but we have another one made up. So let's go with this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go across this way. 2, 3, and then we'll go up on this side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I think we'll draw this in for now, so we can have a nice entranceway. There we go. And just take a look at this for a second here. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Okay, we'll just start with these sides first. I'll take that out, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is that 5 up? See, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So then we'll go across. Boom, boom, boom. And we can have a nice window here, so we can go boom, 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 boom. And I've already got the windows in my inventory. There we go. See, now that matches. That's the acacia window pane with the redwood log, and I just think that goes so well together. All right. So let's go to the back side. Again, this is the same strategy. I use the same strategy when I'm doing all my buildings, which is to just kind of like move around the picture and sketch it in, and before you know it, you have got the whole thing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go here. We count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then across, and then we'll fill this in. Whoops. Oh, I can hear a portal off in the woods somewhere. 2, 3, And then fill this in like that. And then we'll move to this side. We're gonna need some more redwoods, it looks like. Yep, may as well get them now. There's no baddies in the basement. Nope. Okay, take some redwood. Since we have tons of it. One, two, three, four, five. And then we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way across. And then we'll fill this in. There we go. Now, we're definitely not going to have enough to fill in these sides, I don't think. But we'll be close. We will be close. Well, we'll just start. We'll see what we have left. We're going to have to go get more clay to make more cobblestone. We may not even need this piece. This is kind of like just redundant. So that'll save us a bit. Yeah, I'll cut this piece out. We'll keep the one in the front because it's more of an entrance, but the backside is just, that's just redundancy. We don't really need that. It'll still count as a full house, like a room. No, take this one out, take this one out, and then there. Okay, that's that. Now, for the top bit, what should we do? What should we do? Still have lots of plaster. I was hoping to use that for the actual windmill tower. We do not have enough sandstone. I don't have enough cobblestone. And there is clay on this island, but we're going to have to go over here somewhere, I think. I don't think I marked it, but it's like, I think it's right there. So we might have to go do that, actually. But I wonder what the plaster would look like. I just don't want to waste it. See what else we got in here. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is do a quick edit and go get some clay, and I'll be back when I've got all the materials we're going to need for the rest of this windmill tower. Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes. KO Slime, After Midnight Noodles. Okay, we're back. We are back. We're back. We're back. All right, so I was able to get a bunch of clay. On the way back, I spotted a bear over there, and so I kind of wanted to hunt him. If I can save the panda, that would be great. But I really do want some bear hide. So let's see if we can hunt down this bear. He was chasing a chicken. He's over on the other side of that hill, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you this here little bear trap. Oh, can't build or destroy here. It's too close to the village, really? Okay, let's go back here then. Oh, owned by the villagers. Really? That's pretty far. Okay. All right. What about over here? Also, I turned off my map by mistake. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go back over here then, next to this guy. Oh, can't dig. All right, so we'll dig down here then. All right, so for the bear trap, I usually go 3 by 3 by 3. So I go 3 wide, 3 long, and 3 deep. And we fill it in like that, and then you pick a side. So I usually go with any side here. You dig a 2 by 1 passageway, and then a ladder up. Man, that stick caused that much damage. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. There's a ladder, and that's the bear trap. Now, see, we got blueberries here. So if there's blueberries, there's bears. It's almost a guarantee. The other thing you gotta do is mark this on your map here. So we're gonna go bear trap and make it visible and pin it. All right, so let's go chase the bear. So he was over this way. He might have gone too far, but he will chase us pretty much indefinitely. So if we can chase him back to that trap, we will be able to destroy him. Okay, I think I see him. Is that him? Let's poke it with an arrow. Yeah, that's him. Okay, he's coming. So, yeah, he's coming. Let's run back to the pit. Oh, oh god. Okay, yeah, they're fast. They're really fast. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's the way to capture a bear. Again, you got to be really quick, especially these brown bears this time of year. They are hungry. So, and he can still hit you from here, but if you stand back far enough, he will not be able to get you. So I just kind of go forward and back a little bit there, and awesome. We can cut this guy up, and he should have some fat on him, which would be nice for some more lanterns. Only 2? Come on. And a bear hide and 15 meat. I don't give a shit about that stick. I will take his bones, but they'll be here for a while. And I'm not sure if it works or not, but leaving his bones might help with the spawns later. That could be wrong. Actually, you might have to leave him alive. Otherwise, we want more bears. So if they spawn in, that's fine. We've got that trap marked. Their fur is great for making leather and just for display purposes, honestly. Anyway, let's get back to the lighthouse. I think it's probably early evening, is it? 17:15, yeah. So we can just kind of make up these blocks, and then we'll go back to building first thing in the morning. So yeah, I'm really liking this property here. I'm gonna leave all these natural redwoods. There's redwoods on the other side of the on the other side of the hill over there. We'll farm those, but for now, I really want to leave this forest and just kind of build our town within it. Not sure how much wind this thing is going to get. By looking at those trees, it looks like it's quite breezy. I mean, we are on an island in the middle of the ocean, so I can imagine that the wind here is pretty good. All right, let's put this guy back. I do have to build a house for him, but for now, he's just going to stay in here. Now, not ideal, but it'll work for now. And our crops are growing. Let's check out our crops. We've got like halfway on the flax, just about, and these soybeans are almost done. Wow, they're growing really fast. That's great. And these onions, they're about halfway. And yeah, so we're gonna have a good round of veggies and grain here very shortly. Well, probably about another month, a few weeks. Okay, let's go inside, and we got to make up some of this stuff here. So let's put the fat away. I did find some woad. We'll put that upstairs. Seeds. We got seeds up here for now. We'll put the grass and seeds and stuff up here. We got some berries. Put them in the basement. I wonder if we got any baddies down here. I mean, even if these berries turn into rot, it's not that big of a deal. Take the bread. Put the berries in here. I mean, we could probably make some of this into pie. These ones are going to go bad real soon, so these blueberries. They're good for 2 days, 19 hours. Yeah, we should make some pies pretty soon. Definitely got to make some pies soon. But I got to get these stones out of this chest because they're not supposed to be here. So let's do a round of sandstone cobblestone. Oh, just shy. Just shy. Oh well. Yep. That should be enough to get the first bit of that done. Now we've gotten too much clay. We gotta have to find another vessel for it. What's going on over here? All right, this is gonna be the clay box. We're putting seeds upstairs from now on. Let's clay box. Clay box. And upstairs we've got seeds. Seeds and grass items. That's what's gonna go in there. And this here bear pelt, we really should soak that and put it in front of the fireplace. That would be nice. So let's get some fat. And it uses 2, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know what? It's worth it because I want this bear hide next to the fireplace. There. So that'll cure up, and it makes a nice little rug. Now, honestly, the panda one would look really nice. He's out there somewhere, and we could probably find him later. From what I understand, mobs don't really despawn like they do in other games. So, like that panda will be in this area. That panda that we saw, he will be here. And we did see a couple wolves, and they'll be here too. They'll be here forever until you kill them. Yeah, so that's great. Now, I don't really care about this meat. I mean, all right, fine. I'll cook up as much as we can with this wood, maybe, just to have for a snack if we need it. And if it turns to rot, I really don't care. That'd be good for compost. Speaking of compost, we've got some rot starting now, so I don't know, I'll just put it there for now. Just get out of the inventory. And time check is 1950, so we're gonna need some more food. Let's go grab a pie from the cellar. And what's any baddies down here? See, this is what I mean. I need to get some more lanterns so we can light this up better. And I really am not a fan of hammering out those plates by hand. I would much rather a health hammer do it. Speaking of health hammer, we should probably make the mold for the health hammer because we're going to need that. All right, let's cut this pie up. There we go. Put a couple pieces down and eat a couple pieces. Yum, yum. I guess we may as well make a health hammer mold right now that I'm thinking about it. We're going to have to make a earth kiln, but that's no problem. Just do a temporary one for now. So this is a raw health hammer mold right there. So best way to do this is to hold Alt and just kind of go all the way down. Actually, it's almost even better to do the 3x3 because you can just kind of draw it and you don't have to click everyone individually. There. And just fill this in. Yep. Find it easiest is to fill in and take away later. So I'll go back to the single one and we will left click these ones away. And we'll do, I think, one more layer. Just a 2x2. And this one is 2x2. We'll go down, draw it across, and then go to the single and click these ones. And there we go. Health hammer. That is simple. Now, we're going to want to cook this up, so we're going to have to make this a makeshift. Oh my god, this little bear. He's come to take revenge. Okay. Geez, I guess that's what you get for living in the woods, eh? Well, he's a black bear. I'd like to get him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, side quest. Hopefully we don't get killed in the process of this. We have to make a temporary pit right here. Look at this there, look. Let's get this in our inventory. This is a sit up in your chair situation. So 3x3 bear pit right here. Dig down. It's always good to have a bear pit on hand, I'm telling you right now, especially if you're messing around in the woods. Because they can come out of nowhere and they will destroy you and all of your armor and all of your loved ones. And yeah, it's just not a great time. So 3x3 pit. 3x3 pit. We can cover this over later. This is just temporary for now, just like safety. Actually, we should go the other way, now that I think about it. That's too close to the path. We'll go this way. I don't think he'll attack my elk, but that would be really terrible if he did and killed him, because I would be upset. Now, where did he go? He just like ran through here. Where did he go? Oh, it's not good. Like, we gotta find this bear, because it'll definitely be easier in the daylight. Alright, let's take a temporary earth kiln, and then we will hunt that bear. Side quest. So this is a good spot for the earth kiln. Okay, and then I don't know, I guess we'll just go. We got a new pickaxe, but we'll just do this for now. There we go. Take this out. May as well make rammed earth. It just looks so much better. Use the low fertility soil for that. There we go. There. And we'll do it on top. Make a little roof in case it rains. Perfect. And then put in our health hammer mold. Go grab some grass. We can put this in. And we can do some. We need sticks. Sticks are in here. Sticks there. And we're gonna need some logs. Probably need more than this. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And we need to get a torch. And we'll light this up. And that should be ready by this time tomorrow night, which will be perfect. Because we should have most of the windmill tower built by then, I would say, if we're good about it. So let's put those materials back so we can stay organized. These back. Got so many odds and sods here. Terrible. Yeah, let's go to the basement and put that stuff away. I really need to shoot. Yeah, let's put that in there for now. Keep these blocks on us for pillaring. And let's go have a snooze and continue on with that windmill. Now, we have that bear pit, so if we get blindsided by the bear, we should be good. Let's have a piece of pie so we don't honk in our sleep. Perfect. All right, good morning. Good morning. Have a piece of pie for breakfast. And you know what? Oh, we got bread on us. We're good. I was going to cook some more porridge, but I think we should be all right. Now, I don't know where that bear went, but he's definitely still in the neighborhood. I think he was chasing something. Probably went up that. Oh, there he is. Look, there he is. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Because if we don't get him now, he's gonna kill us eventually. They always do. So, and these black bears, they run pretty fast, so you got to be quick. I mean, there's two ways to do this. We could just run him into this, and he'll die from the fire, or we can just run him to the pit. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, so we didn't make the passageway that far enough back, but that's fine. This will work. I'll use my sword so we don't kill the spear. So you gotta go forward and back a bit, because there. Yeah, that was super simple. That is the best way to get bears. I'm telling you right now. There's a little bit of preparation, and you will be the bear master. Okay, that's good. Good. Now we can cure his meat, or we can cure his hide. Sorry, with his fat. So that works out. That's nice. We got one for the upstairs and one for the basement. Down here doesn't really look all that nice. I mean, it's kind of crowded, don't you think? Can I put this here? No. Wait. I like that. Pick these up. Use them for something else, like maybe the front door or something. Will this work? Yeah, I mean that's fine. I like that. That's good. Okay. Again, sometimes less is more. You don't want to overdo things. Let's just plop this right here. Oh yeah, that looks sick. Okay. And we'll just put this in our inventory. And can you? Okay, you can't. You have to in your inventory. That's fair. So we'll just dress that up, and we'll do that again. There. So that'll cure up after a few days, and nice little rug centerpiece. Okay, let's fill in the rest of this windmill. Man, it's amazing how quickly you can get distracted in this game. All right, so let's build this up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, we can carve those center ones out if we need more room. They are kind of redundant as well. But for now, we'll just leave them. All right, we should have enough for this stage, which is perfect. There, now. Oh, we still have one more side. Okay. So do we have enough to the roof? I don't think we do. Okay, well, in that case, let's just cut these down for now. Think about it. The roof. Now, how to do the roof. Well, we want to leave a hole in the middle for the windmill tower. So, so the tower is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 by 5, all the way up. So we may as well just get that going. So let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have in here? In this tickle trunk. For the roof. What about this cream color block? Let's try that. Let's try that. I mean, we could do like a checkered roof of some kind. That would look kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's go with the cream block. Let's go with the cream. Okay. Hopefully we have enough. If we don't, then we use something else. But for now, let's just do one layer at a time. So I go here, boom. This one back. Okay. And we'll go all the way around the perimeter. And we will continue that until we get to a 5x5 in the middle. So I'll just do the perimeter now, and we'll see how many blocks we have left at the end, and we might have to switch up blocks, which will be fine because it's a circle, and that will look all right. Okay, hopefully we have enough. Again, we can take out this one here if we need to. It's just a placement block to cover the roof, but okay, and this 1, 2, 3, 5, and then here, 2, 1, 2, boom, boom, and all the way, boom, 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 boom. Now, we do not have enough to do another round of that, so we might have to switch to, say, chalk. Okay, let's do chalk stone. We have tons of that, I'm pretty sure. We had a chalk desert, like, really close to our spawn base, which is another reason why it's difficult for me to, like, commit to this move, but I think we need to move. It's more fun to play when you're a little bit nomadic and you're okay with leaving your humble base behind. We'll build another humble base right down here, and it's going to be so much better. Oh! Except for not having 2 translocators. I mean, that, honestly, two translocators in the friggin' basement of my other place is, like, amazing. And that was just, like, that just happened. I didn't plan that. That was just, like, a thing. And, I mean, I do want to build that place up into a crazy fortress at some point, but I don't know. I wasn't a fan with the flow of the place. I mean, the thing is, when you're starting off in this game, you just have to use what you got, and by the time you get to a point where you can kind of use primo blocks and add a little bit of design and decoration to your places, you've got this smorgasbord of survival, of like early game survival, that's just like in the way, and it's almost easier just to kind of like move on. Now, is this off, or was I talking and not paying attention? What's going on here? Why is this? What the fuck is happening? Okay, I fucked up somehow. This one is fucked this up somehow. Something's going on wrong with this. What's happened? I don't know what. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this all down and do it again because I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. That's fine. I don't even know what I was doing with this. Let's just see here. I wasn't paying attention. It's hard to build and talk at the same time. Okay, let's collect all that shit. Oh, we didn't take any damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, but this place is already looking awesome. Obviously, we're gonna change the floor into something way more warm than this, like a nice earth. I would say a wood tone of some kind. But yeah, it's looking nice. So is this all symmetrical, or is something happened here? That's 3. That's 3. This is not 3. This is a. What's going on with that? Why is that so much longer than the other one? Because it's not a perfect circle because of this. Ah, I see. So this is what's fucked us up here. Look. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's look at that. Let's put this in here. There. Now is that more? If I was to take these out, is that the symmetry we're looking for? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's replace these with the proper blocks. Oh, there goes our pickaxe. All right, there. Okay, that's still not symmetry. What? What's happening? Oh, I guess it's here. All right, let's get our pickaxe. Still didn't take any damage on that ball. So this would be the fucking block. And then these are out. Yeah, okay. So that's the circle right there. All right, we may as well just keep it the circle because that's how you get confused. Is when you start making sides not the same as the other, then you lose it, and yeah, it doesn't look very good in the end. Something will be off about it, and you'll have to do the whole thing. So you got to pay attention when you're doing these circle things. Yeah. So like, what's the point of this? That was dumb. And all right, I'm sure some of you are probably cringing at this, but you know, it's all part of the process. Okay, nobody's perfect. We're getting through it. It's art, you know, it's art. The difference between the mark and the line. Make your way around the painting. Don't just stay in one place for too long. Do some of the left side, then do some of the right side, then do some of the upper side. And before you know it, you got the whole thing. Ish. Okay, there. Now that's more like it. Now should I go off another layer, or will that just look like a piece of cake? I don't want it to look like it looks like a cake already, to be honest. All right, well, that's fine. Okay, let's come in with some dark block. Yeah, dark block would be nice. Okay, let's do that. We got dark blocks left. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a problem. We need more lights. Oh dear. Now, I got some dark blocks here. These ones. Actually, let's use these ones. I don't think I'm going to use them for anything else, and I just want to get rid of them. I saved the other ones for, like, this kind of design. I like them. These ones here are just kind of like, get the job done. So, let's just fill this in now at this point. I think it's tall enough. I mean, you want it to look good, but at the same time, this is Vintage Story, and if you want to just continue with the progression, you just have to learn how to say enough's enough. Let's get on with this. Okay, is this what the... I was not paying attention. We got to fill this into 5 by 5. Ah, we don't have enough. We're short. And that's not 5 by 5. Move these ones back. Okay. And it'd be really nice to do glass at the top. I don't have any freaking quartz. I have to go get some. We do have bloomeries, though. We could go get some quartz easy, I guess. So is this... That's 5... what's going on? That's... No. I'm gonna have to build that all the way up in order to understand it, I guess. 2, 4, 5, 8, and then boom. Do. Wait. So that's where the gear has to be. And then I want it to be one more than that, so these have to go. Oops. There. Oh! I took damage that time. That's gonna be the windmill. That's gonna be the gear up there. And we'll just have the gear just on the inside, I guess. And then glass for the rest, I think, so you can see up inside the tower. And then we'll build the tower up. Yeah. Well, we'll have to get some more redwood for that. We can do that easy. So this is not... Oh, put that there. There. So that's the 5 by 5 tower. Now, should I go up in the corner? Yeah, I should. So, take that. Okay, so then this here will be... We'll just start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be taller than that, but this is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to need more to finish that. And it's almost nighttime. So we're going to have to take a break and have supper. The Hellhammer mold should be done soon, so we should cook up our cassiterite, or our tin bronze. May as well do that now. Have some of this bear meat for supper. There we go. I still have that bread in our pocket. We need to Need to eat that. Good for 5 days still. Put this on the shelf so we can forget about it. Okay. And put that away, start fresh. I like to start fresh every day in my inventory. We need some more redwood. No baddies. Okay. Maybe we'll take 2 stacks. We're going to need it. At least 2 stacks now. More than that, 3 stacks. I'll fill the rest in with plaster or something, I think. And then make a timber frame tower, possibly. That might look good. That might look good. Yeah, so that'll be all right. And we're going to dress it up. I mean, this is just getting the general shape of it, right? But the thing is, we're going to need more lamps. Like, you can't have a room like this and not have lamps. So, yeah, we're going to need that. And I'll have to make more cups because we only have 1 cup left. I'm going to get one now because there needs to be some kind of light in there. I do have a lamp down at the other base. We could use that. Not the other base, the beach house. For now, I'm just going to put this in over there so we don't get any spawns. Or we can minimize the spawns. But they're going to spawn anyway. We might as well take this away since we got the gist of it. So that's where the wheel's going to go, basically. And I was thinking about having the roof be glass. I think that would be awesome. Okay, let's go. Yep, that'll be fine for now. Let's go here and... I forgot that I got another bear. That's amazing. Alright, we're going to have to cut up some firewood. We don't have enough. Let's cut up some firewood. I think this is good for firewood. I'm hoping. Let's see. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be, right? Okay. Here we go. Shift click that in there. And then just open it up. Put it in. Pocket out of the way. Stack firewood there. I don't really want to go over the window. I'll just put it in here for now. Nice. And medium pelts. Do I really need those? No. See, now we're starting to get stuff in here that's not what it should be. Stay organized. Okay. That way. Now, I'm thinking we could do walnut probably for the floor. We still have oak, but maybe like walnut oak, like a checkered floor pattern or something. I think we should do some cooking though, so we can have enough food for the next few building days. So let's grab some. Oh, we still have pie, but now we should cook a fresh meal. Let's do some of these berries up since they're gonna go bad anyway. Some of them are already bad. These will just turn into rot. Whatever. Let's just do this. Okay. Cool. I love how you get the dungeon music when you go in the basement. It's so eerie. Okay, let's do the cooking upstairs. I really want to cook on the stove upstairs. We need some firewood though. We got a stack down in here. A couple stacks down here. Let's bring that upstairs. I want to do my baking downstairs and my cooking up here on this. So that's what we're gonna do, buddy. That's what we're gonna do. Take this here pot, put it there, and go shift click. Done. Eat these last 2 residual berries. Yum yum. We are going to need another torch holder up here. That is for sure. Hopefully we find one in the dungeon somewhere. That would be nice. For now, all we have is this one downstairs. Not ideal. We need one for upstairs too. Ah, very nice. See, we can cook our stuff around there. I think we should bring this up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let's put that downstairs. Boom. And yeah, let's just sit at the bar and wait for that to eat. I'm going to take a little break and get a cup of coffee at the same time in RL. And I will edit this to when the food is ready. Okay. Chat with you soon. Okay, we're just going to wait for this here to cook up and have some supper, and then we'll have a sleep, and then we'll get the rest of the windmill tower built. So we've got some soybean stew here. Hearty soybean stew. 6 servings. Wow. That's good protein. It's very important in this game to keep all of your nutrition stats as high as you can get them. Now, we're missing some veggies, and we don't have any dairy. But I tell you, getting cheese and milk in this game is a challenge. Okay. Let's have a bite to eat. Bite to eat. And time check is 1:30. It's a little bit late, but let's just have a little nap. At this point, I just want the days to pass anyway, so we can get our crops. Okay, and let's start some of this. Let's do. I just want to do 2. Let's just do that, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's enough. Let's see. I always forget the ratios. Yeah, that's 200 units. That's all we need for now. That's all we have the molds for. So let's get some coal. 1, 2, 3. And let's get that started. And we'll go grab our mold. Oops, we got a baddie. Maybe he'll give us a free arrow. Yes. Yep. And these are going to ripen in like 6 days. That's nice. Those soybeans are going to be ready. That's the next day or so. That's nice. All right, let's get our mold. This is for the health hammer. Let's put that there for now. Pick up our tongs. And we'll just wait for this to be ready. We'll pour this, and then we'll finish the outline of our windmill tower. And I think that will be good for this episode. And I think possibly in the next episode, we will focus on all of the inner workings and the mechanics of the windmill. And I think that will be a really interesting episode. Yes. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So let's just finish this up. Watch pot never boils, eh? All right, let's just take a quick look at what's going on over here. So, yeah, so that's gonna have to be way taller, and we're gonna have to get at least 2 big gears. You need one for the top and one for the bottom, and then a bunch of axles. So, yeah. We're gonna need a lot of pieces. I don't even know if we have enough here with us to make that windmill, but it's got to be tall because it's gonna have to capture the wind, you know. So anyway, let's just this is almost there. Almost there. Almost there. I mean, we got a lot of metal here. Got all this copper, rich chunk, bountiful chunk of cassiterite. That's dope. And there's hematite below our base too. So, okay, this is almost done. Nice. So I'll pour one of them into this one. Oh, that's 200. Oh, okay, whatever. That's fine. Perfect. That works out. All right. Let's put these back. And let's continue this tower. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm going to need ladders. It's going to have to be taller than that. Let's go, just make some ladders real quick. I think 20 is probably good. And if we need to make it taller than that later, we'll do that. But let's just get it going. So, okay, and you can skip, so we can probably make it a little bit taller. Let's go with this, this, and honestly, I should have brought myself up on the other side. Gee whiz. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need more of these redwoods. Like, definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, there's a goat. He's one of those skittish ones, though. Man, I wish I could find some rams. Those are the ones you want. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, knew that was gonna happen. Okay, well, that's fine. All right, build ourselves down. It's gonna be kind of sketchy, but in fact, it's like the sketchiest thing. There we go. Oh, look, that's the one piece we need. Nice. We need two. Okay, well, that's fine. So I don't know if that's tall enough or not. We'll have to take a step back and check it out. Yeah, I mean, maybe like one taller. It's pretty freaking tall, though. Gee whiz. Okay. Oh, I hear baddies. They're probably in the basement. Yeah, they're definitely in the basement. They're always down here. Nope, not here. Here? Nope. Okay. All right, let's use the rest of this. May as well. And that'll be it. That'll be it for now. I'm pretty sure. In fact, honestly, this might be tall enough. Yeah. Go big or go home. We don't have all that much plaster, though, and I really would like to fill this in. So maybe... okay, let's go. How about this? Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just cap it here. That's probably good, honestly. For now. There. Now, let's just fill the inside with this. Nice. I want that glass, but I think it's fine for now. Now what we need is the wheelhouse itself. And the blade. We'll probably go maybe this way towards the house, possibly. Yeah, that looks like it'll be okay. Now, it might need to be taller because of these trees. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not, but we'll have to find out. So we're going to need the wheelhouse. So for the wheelhouse, honestly, we need the gears and stuff first, I think, so we can measure everything out from the gears. Yep. That's what we're going to need. So we could probably fill in the rest of the house, and then that will be the episode. Almost fell. That would be bad. Okay. Yep. All right, let's fill in. Let's try and fill in as much as we can with the plaster, and then we'll call it. Where's the plaster? There's some plaster there, and there's plaster in here. Okay. Whoops. Oh my gosh. See, yeah, we need more lanterns, buddy. We need this elf hammer. Okay. Damn. See now. Did I frig that up or what? I don't think so. No, the center doesn't need to be. It's just going to be the axle, so that's fine. Let's just go. Just. Yeah, that works. Because that's going to be the axle. So as long as the axle has room to like spin, that's all you need for that. And then yeah, we're definitely not going to have enough plaster for this, but let's just see what we can do. Maybe we can do the center glass or something. Yeah, let's do that just to save on plaster. Or the center a different material. Yeah, that's nice. There. Okay, we'll go up here. Do this one. Yeah, so we can have like 2 layers of windows. That'd be all right. We're gonna have to look for quartz. It's pretty easy to find. Hopefully we can find some on this island. That'd be great. But we are gonna have to go home at some point because my armor has taken a beating and I did not bring anything to repair it. Silly, silly me. Okay, can we even do this one? Yeah. So sketchy. Okay, go. There. There. And this one. Boom. Now, I wonder... The wheelhouse, I guess, can just be this. And then the comes up this way. So let's remove these just for now. I'll just put them in the corner so we have it. Actually, no, that's silly. Don't do that. Okay, so let's go for the wheelhouse, I think. And then we can even probably... I don't have enough blocks with me, but... Well, maybe I do. Let's see. I got 18, so... That might be enough. Let's just see. Take this one away. Take this one away, and this one away. Put this one here. Put this one here. And then we can come in... Wait, do this. Oh, fine. We'll just hide this one in the middle. Oh, God, that's scary. Ooh, alright. Oh, that's almost certain death. Okay, well, yeah. Survival building is fun sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Yeah. Oh, dear. That's not what I wanted. Oh, no. Really? Fumbling. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's like symmetrical. There's enough room for the gear. Some windows. Okay, so I'll put this one on the side. I'm going to hide this one in the middle. There we go. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's get down and take a look at it. Leave that ladder there for now, because we're going to need it. Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. We're going to have to switch out those two for something else. And bring out the blades. So I'm really curious to see if we have enough for what we need here. I don't think we do. I mean, like I said, we're going to have to make a trip home at some point. And when we do, we'll have to get more resources. Like we have a ton of pigs back there that we can cull for fat and meat and hides. And we have like bees that are going to be ready to harvest, and our crops that are going to be ready to harvest. And I mean, there's not really any choice at this point. We kind of have to operate out of both. And you know, the downside is that they're very far away. The upside is we can travel mostly by ocean, which is pretty, you know, relaxing and nonchalant. So yeah, but I think we're gonna eventually migrate here towards end game and live out our lives on this island. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, we've got our Hellhammer mold now, so let's just put that there. Admire it. Yeah, very nice. Let's eat some bread because we're hungry. Sounds like we've got baddies in the neighborhood. 1846. Let's have a snooze. I was worried I was going to honk there. Gee whiz. It's still like the middle of the night, isn't it? 4 in the morning. I just wanted to take a look at this place in the daylight, but easier said than done. Yeah, it's going to look sweet. I just wish I could see it. All right, let's make some cups real quick, I guess. We're going to need some lights. Yeah, cups, cups, cups. These are generally pretty easy to make. Just like fill it in. And then remove. And then I just go like this, F, and shift click this in. Then I just remove it. Boom, 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 boom. And that's done. I could do probably one more round, I'd say it'd be nice. 4. Go like this. Oh, look, I didn't forget about the bread. Oh, no, that's amazing. Ooh. Okay. Come on, son. All right, let's put these in the kiln. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get some grass. This will be our last chore of the video. I think this video is going to be pretty long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom, 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 boom. And we got wood here. Boom, 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 boom. And let's go with this. Light her up. Very nice. Put this back. Go. And put the grass back and put the wood in here for now, I guess. And the sticks in there for now, I guess. And get that out of my inventory. I'll put that there. Down and ladders. Nice. I like to start fresh every morning. Fresh inventory. Okay. So yeah, crops are coming along nicely. We've got a good start on a windmill structure here. We're going to work on the mechanics in the next episode. There is a baddie in the woods. He's going to shoot me. I know he is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, look. Yeah, so we need to light this place up more. So the whole point here is to get this place up and running to Iron Age capabilities with health hammers and all that good stuff. Quern, and yeah, maybe even a pulverizer. That'd be nice. That'd be nice, because if we're going to live here permanently, we're going to want all of the good stuff. We're going to want our refractory furnaces here, and we're going to want our beehive kilns here. And I think this will be a really cool place to explore around by sea. There's all these islands. We're like in the middle of the ocean, man. Just like island top. It's going to be awesome. Plus, we got the village here. High hematite, high cassiterite. And it's a gorgeous little spot, man. We can get some fishing in. Yeah, this is going to be good. There's a panda in the neighborhood, too. So, yeah, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. So we're going to take that ladder out after, but we still have some work to do on that. Like I said, we got to get the inner mechanics going. We get the health hammer going first so we can hammer out some plates. And, we're going to have to start an apiary down here so we can get some bees and wax and whatnot for candles. So there's a lot of things that we're going to do. We've got this timber frame house looking pretty sharp now with some of that ebony framing, that ebony wood in there. Yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm really, really satisfied with that. It can be kind of tedious placing these support beam blocks. This is our bear trap that I fell into. Works good. We're going to move that at some point, but for now we've got it there. We know we have it. We got a baddie upstairs, so yeah, another reason why we need to focus on, basically a lantern factory disguised as a pub, because we need to light up this place. But yeah, it's looking really good. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, there's a lot more work that has to be done, and I think we're gonna call that video here. Thank you for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe. I'm going to try my best to get better at making these videos and editing and making more content and trying to make things that are interesting and different and inspire people to, get cozy with these games on your days off and explore and create and have fun. So until next time, take it easy. Thanks. Bye. KO Slime. Ooh, After Midnight Noodles. Ooh.